Aquarius, hello. Welcome to your reading. I hope that you are in good health and good wealth. Trust that when this message finds you, it is your message at that time. There are no dates on my readings. I'm just going to be picking up on your current situation. Like the Three of Cups right there, poked out to me. Could be wanting to surround yourself with a lot of loved ones, a lot of family, friends. Could be having cause to celebrate. Maybe something good has happened. Could be dealing with a Leo. We had strength. Also, you could just be feeling very bold and confident lately, which is kind of putting you in this very outgoing spirit. But let's find out. What do the cards have for us today? Spirit for Aquarius. Thank you, Spirit. Wow. I don't know what it is about the Knight of Cups and these readings lately. But if the Knight of Cups, bottom of the deck, let's see what you got. Okay. Seven of Wands, the Tower, Four of Pentacles, the Hierophant in reverse, and Death at the end. So, big changes have been happening for you, Aquarius. Big changes, and I don't think they're necessarily changes that you wanted or expected, but I see you adapting and adjusting. You could, okay, so strength made sense, but you definitely could be having to stand up for yourself, and like you're almost in like a very defensive, closed off kind of energy. There could be people around you that are they just seem to want to poke at you. Like there could be definitely be people around you that are just not, your energies are not understanding each other well, hearing each other, or agreeing with each other well. And it's you kind of feel like you're being put on the spot. Like this person, every time you're around this person, like you almost feel targeted. You almost feel, and it's putting you in this really uncomfortable heart space. And it's just not something that you want. Like you'd rather avoid this type of energy if you can, but because you're standing up for yourself and not letting this person or these people, if you're dealing with work, it's like maybe you're at work and there's just this one coworker that just won't fucking stop like trying to test you or call you out or point out all the little wrong things that you do, and it's like you're not even doing anything to that person to make them do this to you, you know? And I see that, like, you just get fed up with that, and whatever this energy is to you, like whatever relationship keeps just nagging at you, or it could even be like more intense than that. Like this could just be a situation where it's like there's this person or this environment that you are just fed up with. Like you just are not, you don't have the energy, and you don't want to have the energy to have to defend yourself every day all the time, or like have to think about, like overly think about what you're gonna say, kind of like walk on eggshells. Like you don't want that. And so I see this Tower moment kind of coming in and just like shaking things up for you. I see it definitely. You could be moving, you could be relocating, you could be moving jobs, houses, but it's like right now in the center of this reading we have the Four of Pentacles. This is somebody that is afraid of not having enough. It's also somebody that there's like two sides to it. Like it could be you're afraid that all of these big changes are going to kind of financially deplete you, and you're you're just scared of not having enough to do the things that you want to do or provide the way that you want to provide for yourself and others. Or it could just be you, like, because you got out of this environment, it's like now you're seeing your money stack up, you know, like you're finally in a position where you can save your funds, and it's like now, like, you're being very close, you're being very careful, I would say. You're being very careful about, like, the people, places, and things, the environments that you put yourself in now, and who you open up to, because you see how weird people can get. Wherever you are, whatever this Tower moment is for you, and wherever it ends up taking you, wherever you end up deciding to go, I see it being a very, very positive shift for you. I see you are now, although you are very careful about like who and where you give your energy to, you're very, very hopeful with this Knight of Cups. You're very, very hopeful, and you're like taking the steps necessary to see these positive changes in your life. It's not necessarily a place or something that you're used to having to do with the Hierophant in reverse. It's like, it's not the way that you expected. Like I was saying earlier, it's not like kind of what you envisioned for yourself in like the path that you had planned on or planned for, but I see that you're kind of like somehow, some way becoming okay with that. All the Aquariuses I know in my life personally, like they're definitely a sign that is more comfortable than some other signs when it comes to change and letting go and kind of revolutionizing their life, you know? So I think that this Death card ending this spread right here is very fitting, because you had to go through some big changes, or you wanted to go through these changes, because you just didn't want whatever this was, this Seven of Wands right here. Like, you didn't want that. I don't see this Seven of Wands as being something that you're like, it's not coming off to me very comfortable and like in the limelight type of vibes. It's coming off like, get the fuck away from me, like I'm tired of dealing with your ass, you know. Let's clarify, we'll see. All right, Spirit, clarify the Seven of Wands for me. Thank you, Spirit. What do my Aquariuses need to hear in this message with the Seven of Wands, Spirit? What is the Seven of Wands for my Aquariuses? Yeah, okay. We have the Page of Swords in reverse. For the Tower, we have the Moon in reverse. Four of Pentacles, Knight of Swords. Hierophant in reverse, we have the High Priestess. I like that. And Death card, we have the Lovers. This definitely could be a love reading. And we have the Two of Wands at the bottom, so. And the High Priestess is number 2 as well. You definitely could be dealing with, okay, so if this is a love reading for some, it speaks to hope as well. If this is a love reading for some, I think it's, guys have gotten to this point in your relationship. If you are with someone already, you've gotten to this point in your relationship where it's like you're, like I said earlier, you're kind of having a harder time than usual understanding each other. You guys are not being very honest when you should, like not speaking your mind fully when you should, maybe holding some things back in order to spare feelings or whatever it may be. I see the communication slowing down a lot. I see the desire for communication slowing down, because you guys are just not seeing eye to eye on certain things. It could be like this one big situation, like this one big topic that you guys just do not agree on, and it's just kind of like frustrating that they don't see it your way and you don't see it their way. So it's kind of making this communication come to a stop. This Tower moment with the Tower clarified by the Moon in reverse. So it's like this Tower moment could very well be the end of a relationship because of secrets and truth that come out. There could be, I think, not speaking your truth all the way and like fully, and maybe holding back some things could have like built up over time. This lack of communication with the Seven of Wands and Page of Swords, this lack of communication might have built up into something bigger over time and caused this Tower moment to happen with the Moon. Somebody, it could be you, could be them, somebody was just, they were hiding things, they didn't want to tell you things. And an Aquarius I'm talking to out there, you could have a very, very deep connection with the Moon, especially with this High Priestess here. You could have a special connection with the Moon, and maybe receive downloads, like spiritual downloads at nighttime specifically. And it's like maybe you just started catching on to something, or like you just kept getting this strange feeling. You didn't know why you were feeling it, and it wouldn't go away. And it's like you knew, but you didn't know how you knew. And that led to this Tower moment because either you spoke your truth or you found out the truth. And this could be truth about anything from the sun to the moon. You know, like it could be about anything, but whatever it was, it caused the Tower moment to happen. So it couldn't have been that good, I don't think. But it could have been good. This could be a positive Tower moment. You know, who knows? Leave a comment. Tell me how your Tower moment went. But moving forward, we have the Knight of Swords and the Four of Pentacles. So it's like you're tied. Once these truths come out, like it's like I see you coming into a very independent energy. You could still be with somebody and become more reserved and more independent, but it's like you're focused on things outside of this connection now. You're more focused on creating the type of environment or relationship that you want. So if you are still with someone and you guys are trying to like refix things, rekindle things, it's like now you're done just sitting there like talking about things. It's like now you're taking action on the things that you guys have talked about. Or if you're single and you're not, and this Tower moment was the end of something, this is you like restructuring your life and figuring out what you need moving forward, and then going to get those things. And like I said, it's going to put you in this uncomfortable position, whether you're rebuilding a relationship or whether you're just rebuilding your life and the relationship you have with yourself. It's putting you in this Hierophant in reverse, and it's like you're not used to being in this position or being the one that has to be in this position. But like I said, I see you kind of doing it gracefully and like adjusting and adapting. And we have the High Priestess to clarify that. So it's like you're tuning in more to that frequency. When I was speaking of the Moon and your possible connection to it, you're tuning into that frequency, that divine guidance. You could be in strong communication with your ancestors, angels, spirit guides, ascended masters, whatever it may be for you, your God, like, and you're not worried. Like, yes, it's uncomfortable, but you're not worried. You're kind of, I see you like taking on this change as like a growing and learning experience. Clarifying the Death, we have the Lovers. So it's like, if this was a love situation, you definitely, something changed. I think I'm picking this up as being like the end of this connection. Like you did what you could, you tried. At the end, it just wasn't working. It's not for you. It's not for you. And it's like, yeah, you can sit there and be uncomfortable and work through things for X amount of time because you love this person or think you love them, but at the end of the day, it's like when things don't fit, when like you can't force two puzzle pieces that don't like go together, you can't force them to go together, you know? And with the overall energy for this spread, we had the Knight of Cups, which was hope, and then we had, which was like being hopeful of the possibilities, these new connections, or the restructuring of a connection, and taking action on it, and that's clarified by the Two of Wands. So it's like you're after going through the spread, it's like I see you're ready for new. You're ready for new. You're ready for more, you know? Like you dealt with this sense of lack, this connection that was just not fulfilling, that made you go into like fight, flight, or freeze mode. This connection, you've had enough of that, you know, and now you're just with this Knight of Cups, it's like in the Two of Wands, you're done. You dealt with the death of that, and now you want more. And if you're still with the same person, it's like now you want more out of this person. You expect more out of this person, and then on the flip side of that, it's like I'm sure they would expect more of you too. But I don't know, whoever was keeping these secrets, it's like that person needs to get in line, you know? And I don't think it's you, Aquarius, but it could be. Energies are all transferable. All right. I'm gonna get some angel numbers, some advice from Spirit for you. For my Aquarius. And you know what? Yes, when you are with somebody and you are with somebody for a long time, like it can be difficult to always see eye to eye, but it's like this is just more than just not seeing eye to eye, you know? This was like there's secrets involved, and there's like just a constant poking at it's like they're trying to piss you off on purpose at one point, you know? Like it's like, yes, if you're with someone and you're invested in a connection, like you can put up with a lot, but this is like I'm fed up type of energy, you know? And you're not wrong for like leaving it with love. Like this doesn't have to be, I don't see this being like a terrible bad ending or anything. It could be, but I see this being like one of those endings where it's like mutual. It's kind of like, yeah, this is just not working for either of us anymore. Like let's take the lessons and let's part ways, and you know, so it doesn't have to be like, oh. All right, bottom 000. I am a creator. You are one with the Creator, and there are no limits to what you can achieve. You have the ability to create something new and incredible in your lifetime here on Earth. Like I was saying, you're ready for new and you're ready for more. You are the creator. You are the manifester of your life. And if you want to make things work, you're in control. If you want to find something new, you're in control, you know? And these cards, we have 888, I am abundant. 111, I am creative. 20, I am harmonious. And 66, I am positive. I really do see you coming back into a much more focused, centered, and just independent energy. And I think that it is because you took action when you needed to, and you trusted your intuition when you needed to. You know, I think that's bringing in a lot of abundance, and it's bringing you back into this place of balance within yourself. Like all the chaos is kind of fizzled out, you know, and you're now sitting in this place of like, oh, I could have been, I could have been here the whole time, or we could have been here the whole time. Like, why didn't we make these changes sooner, or why didn't I make these changes sooner? Because it starts bringing in a lot of really good things for you. I just saw 2020 on the timestamp, but I feel like I need to give you a couple cards from here, Aquarius. Advice, your advice from Spirit: stay in the mindset that you are abundant, that you are creative, that you are harmonious, and you stay positive, you know? Continue to be the creator of your life. Don't let the hard situations kind of draw your perspective and your perception. Don't let it make you bitter, you know? Say some positive affirmations to yourself every day. Wake up, take care of your health, because at the end of the day, nothing can be forever. Even if you are with someone your whole life, that relationship wasn't that way forever. Things change somewhere down the road, you know? And I think big changes are coming for you. Whoa. Yes. All right. Walking away is the overall energy. Y'all see me shuffle. I don't make this shit up. We have walking away. We got storm warning. Okay? Storm warning. Be aware. We have woman holding a heart. You could be the divine feminine here holding a heart, or you could be a divine masculine dealing with a divine feminine who is just trying to keep their heart open through this storm, because I think you and this other person are aware that it's here. We have cornucopia. This is blissfulness. I think this storm warning is definitely this tower that is happening. This is Spirit warning you, like, these changes are about to be here. So in order to, because we have action and victory coming out next, in order to like have the best possible outcome, you're gonna need to keep your heart open. You're gonna need to keep it open, because you're gonna want to close it off. You're gonna want to go into this Four of Pentacles right here in the center of your reading. You're gonna want to go into that energy, because these secrets, these truths that come out, they might not be very comfortable to sit with. So keep your heart open and stay focused on your goals for yourself, whether it be the type of relationships you want in your life, or just straight up your goals, the type of environment you see yourself in, you envision yourself in. Stay focused on that, because the time to take action is now on whatever this problem or issue is in your life. The time to take action is now. It doesn't even matter though, because once you walk away, you're victorious. Victory is at the end of your reading. It's right over the High Priestess. Trust your intuition and everything will turn out perfectly fine, I promise you. Thank you, Aquarius. I hope this reading resonated with you, and I'll see you soon.